Okay, so this is a hand which I played very badly, and I think this is one of the biggest league that I have in cash game. Now this might work in tournament, but definitely not in cash game. Okay, so the button raises the small blind, which is a very big fish, and I calls as well. Now maybe on high side, I should have just folded it because I thought I do have the implied odds to win a very huge pot if I actually manage to connect with the flop. Okay, so the flop, I actually sort of managed to connect with the flop in such a way that I have a possible straight. So now when I bet out, because I wanted to disguise my possible straight, this dealer actually re-raises me. Now I think at this time I should have known that I'm beat, so I made my usual mistake again. I actually pushes all in, despite knowing that this button might have overpair to the flop. Okay, so as it turns out, I did manage to hit my straight and I'm going to lose another pot. So what are the mistakes that I made? Okay, maybe one of the mistakes that I make is actually calling this race, especially when there are actually two players in the pot. But I think that is still not a very big mistake because I do have the implied odds. Now my next mistake will be to bet out here. I have a straight draw and a possible backdoor flush, but this is actually a very poor play for me because by betting here I'm only trying to build out a very huge pot where I do not have the nuts yet. Okay, so that's my another mistake, and my third mistake will be to go all in here. Now this button has shown a lot of strength, and yet I tried to make him fold. So yeah, that is a very bad play. So I lost my third buy-in. Okay, this is another hand which I played quite early. So I made my min raise, and as you can see, whenever I made a min raise like this, there are actually many callers, so it sort of devalue my ace king. Okay, so this flop appears to be very good to me. I hit my top pair, and I have a top kicker. So, but there's a flush draw. So because there are so many players here, I just wanted to check raise any bet. So I check raise. He calls. So when he calls here, maybe I'll put him on a possible queen or maybe flush draw. And when this queen came, I should have actually tried to pot control or fold to any bet, because what can this guy call with? If most likely he's calling with a king or a queen, and when the queen hit the turn, I should have just pot control and see what he do. So by betting out of position here, I am actually making a very bad play. And again, he shows queen 4 of kings, so I lost another. This is my fourth buy-in that I lost. Okay, so it hasn't been a very good start for me in my poker cash game challenge, but I think I sort of enjoy it because it is actually very different from tournament or see and goes, and the game is actually much more complicated, and there are a lot more decisions which I have to make. But I hope throughout this challenge I'll be able to improve my cash game and become a winning player one day.